Captain Safety Bake here, and today we're going to talk about FND. Let's get to the video. So this month is FND Awareness Month, and I have talked about FND on this channel before, but to briefly give an explanation of what FND is, you have signals in your brain, and these signals are misfiring, causing your body to involuntarily move. It can happen off and on. There can be moments of calmness where your body seems to be functioning normal, and then moments of violent attacks. But people with FND have different symptoms. Some are paralyzed, some deal with involuntary movements of the arms, the legs, the neck, but it can affect people in a variety of different ways. But the main thing that is frustrating about FND is fatigue. And I also deal with brain fogginess. So sometimes I can forget things or have trouble remembering things. Not to the point that it really disrupts my life, but it can be frustrating sometimes. With the fatigue, I'm not able to have as much energy as I used to. So if I want to go take a run, can't do that. Even if I wanted to, my body would stop me from moving. I can start running, and then my body will just stop. But it's not that I can't grab things with my hand. Like if I were to grab this deodorant, I can grab it with my hands and I can switch it to other hands. But as you can see, my movements are overreactive. And though I am trying to make normal movements, my body is fighting me to do so. It can disrupt having a quality of life because of not being able to walk very well, not being able to talk when my mouth is moving or tightening up. But the other frustrating part of dealing with FND is having to defend what you're going through. Because this condition only shows up violently sometimes and other times calmly, to other people it can look like faking it. It is hard to explain really what's going on because most people just don't get it and don't understand. And that's understandable. I don't get it either, and I deal with it. But what I can say is that I used to be able to do stuff, now I can't. And my body is now violently thrashing around and contorting. And even when on a calm day, I could still be in pain from all the times I moved. I become sore, my bones ache. It's no fun. But I'm learning to live with it. And though that is not always easy to do, especially with certain conditions in life, I know some people are paralyzed, so they're in a bed and can't move at all. And I'm sure that's frustrating. But no matter what your circumstances are, don't let your condition stop you from living your life. Whatever you're able to do, do it. But understand your limitations. So do what you want, what your body will allow you to do, but also understand your limitations and know when to take a break, know when to stop. Don't give up on your life just because you have this. And I would also say, if you are a person that's depressed over this condition, I would recommend looking into God. I'm not saying God's going to make your life better in the sense of health, money, all the things that you want in this world. God may not give those things to you. But that doesn't mean God won't ever heal you. That doesn't mean God couldn't or never do those things. I'm just saying, don't make your faith banking on it. And because if you're never healed and you get mad at God and say, well, I'm not going to believe in God because I never got healed. Well, then your faith is not really in God, it's in being healed. When you become a Christian, your life may not get better, but how you handle your circumstances and how you see them is different than what you would have when you weren't a Christian. When I wasn't a Christian, I was depressed, angry, frustrated, irritable all the time. Now I get occasionally frustrated and irritable every once in a while, but I'm not constantly in that state. I'm not constantly miserable. But I do feel pain and I do feel frustrated at times. God has really helped me on my perspective on what I deal with. And I think he'll help you too. Don't live your life thinking that if you aren't healed, something's wrong with God or something's wrong with you. That's just not a good outlook to look at life. I've been prayed for by people and they didn't like the results and they got mad because I wasn't miraculously healed in front of them. And told me I didn't have enough faith. Well, faith is not banked on whether I get healed or not. It's whether God is trustworthy and whether I trust God. Whether I get healed or not, I trust God. And that's where I'm going on with that. Well, anyways, hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. God bless. Peace out. And I'll see you.